It seems like lately, everyone and their mother wants to be a travel creator. You know, like those guys taking vibey aesthetic photos of blue-ass water and catching a flight every other week. Or living in a van exploring national parks.
Or just something where you can escape the 9-to-5 grind and spend your life seeing and doing cool shit.
But everyone and their mother, well, that's a lot of competition.
Thousands of talented people all over the world, all of them have insane skills and can make unreal stuff that I just can't.
It's super overwhelming and like sometimes a bit discouraging to see so much cool stuff on social media. Like I'm scrolling and this is sick and this is sick and this. Hell, I don't know if I can compete.
It feels like I'm a tiny fish in a giant pond.
And there's just no way I could compete with all those talented people. And there's no way I could pave my own way and become a full-time travel creator. Except somehow I did. And I guess I want to talk about what I did to get here. First of all, who even am I? Who the f*** is this guy? For anyone who's never seen me before, my name's Max.
I'm a 25-year-old, mildly homeless, and dangerously stupid photographer and filmmaker from the wild, wild west of Massachusetts. I travel pretty much full-time, making videos for really anyone who will pay me, but mainly travel and adventure-related companies.
Which is sick, I can't lie. Like, this lifestyle is and has been my dream for a while, but it wasn't always my reality. I've really only been doing this whole video and travel thing for like 2 years now. There was a time back in like 2022 where I wanted so badly to just figure it all out and make money from traveling and do it full time and just be known for making videos. But I had no idea how to get there.
This is how I get paid to travel, making videos in some of the coolest places in the world. Is what I will say. Hopefully very soon. But until then, this is me, a broke 22-year-old living here, making videos of anything and everything I can think of. So if you love photography, videography, traveling, or just having fun, why not follow along for the ride?
Holy shit, that dude needs to shave. Oh my god, he is looking rough. But damn, I like spoke that into existence. Like, it kind of makes me a little bit emotional just watching that back and seeing how far I've come. Like, I'm proud that I actually made that happen. And I wanted this for a while. There was always something in the way, some excuse, like school or work, it doesn't really matter, but I just didn't really have the time or the drive to make videos. But way back in like 2022, just before I made that TikTok, I finally had the time. I was done with school, my job was only a couple of days a week, and I was ready to go hard, like make as many videos as possible, get a bunch of clients, get paid a ton of money, be so successful, and I wouldn't even have to try. Like, my work would speak for itself. Maybe I'd send some emails, they'd all say yes, it'd be easy. Well, I sent hundreds of cold emails and DMs. I went to businesses in person, I tried to network and post videos and advertise, and nothing worked. I was so confident that I'd be successful, but after all that effort, I was no closer to my goal. And that was a pretty tough wake-up call. I'd always figured I was good enough, and people wanted good videos, connect the dots, don't want my videos, boom, I'm successful, I'm rich. Not that easy. Even today, it can be pretty hard for me. But back to 2022. I'm feeling demoralized as so down in the dumps, just feeling like I failed. And I wasn't ready to give up, but I also didn't have any direction or any idea what to do. And then a friend of mine told me she had a friend who was a photographer and filmmaker in New York City. This lovely place right here. And that I should call him up and maybe he'd have some advice for me. So I did, and he gave me some super simple but really good advice that I honestly think was really important in getting to where I am today. Number one, post your videos. Not your client work, not what your friends want to see, not what your mom wants to see, not what you think is gonna go viral. Post your own art. Take the time to make things that excite you and that you want to be known for. For me, that was adventure and travel videos. And definitely find a way to make them fun and engaging, but don't compromise your creativity for virality. A lot of people are too scared or self-conscious to ever post anything that they make and have their face on the internet. But it's honestly a cheat code. A creator who's known for their work is gonna make some money. But a creator who's known for their personality and their story is gonna build a following and a community. And that is so much more valuable than a single payday. And now that I know the possibilities, I think it's crazy to not be posting videos. And I honestly can't believe that I'm just starting YouTube now. I'm an idiot for that. I want you to think about it this way. We live in a world where, for decades,
even centuries, advertising has been expensive, and by extension, exclusive, only for the highest of the elite. Starting way back with newspapers and magazines, to radio, billboards, then television, movies, websites, whatever. You've had to pay big bucks to get seen on any of it. And it took a lot of effort and a lot of money up front. Then along comes this thing that changed the way everything works: social media. And all of a sudden, the world is at your fingertips. You can film a video on your iPhone, post it on TikTok at 9 a.m., and have 1 million views by noon. Thousands of followers ready to watch more of your videos. Not a single complicated advertising step needed.
And that kind of levels the playing field. Like individuals, creators, your mom, your dad, small businesses, big businesses. Anyone can have social media and nobody really has an upper hand. Honestly, big businesses might even have a disadvantage. Like their content is kind of boring. And so for people trying to sell themselves and their work and their stories, you'd be kind of crazy not to hop on it.
To be fair, by now in 2024, almost 2025, I feel like people have kind of figured this out. There is a lot of competition on social media. Everyone and their mother, as we have established. It's just not quite as easy to get millions of views and likes on Instagram and TikTok like it used to be. But there is still room at the table for everyone. You can still get eyes on your work, you can still build a community, and that's what's really important. Post your work, post what you want to be known for, you really will not regret it. But Max, what happens if I post and nothing happens? What happens if nobody sees it? What happens if I can't find success on social media? Well, that brings me to the second piece of advice that guy gave me way back in the olden days of 2022.
He told me the only way you fail is if you give up. I think that's some pretty powerful shit right there.
Can I get an amen?
Amen. But really, you do only fail when you give up. Some good gambling advice right there. Put it all on black. Don't actually, that is not advice.
Okay, but seriously, think about it. Say you want to be a creator. So you come up with an idea, you script it, you make a cool video, you post it, and it flops. Nobody sees it, you're down in the dumps, life sucks. What now? Well, you post another one, and again it flops, nobody sees it. So 10 more. All flops, nobody sees them.
But then you post one and it gets 1,000 views. First of all, I think social media has fried all of our brains and made us forget how many people 1,000 people is. Sometimes I get 1,000 views in my videos and I'm pretty upset about it. But 1,000 people in a room watching your video would be crazy. That'd be like a packed concert venue. That'd be sick.
So you have this one video with 1,000 views, and you did something a little bit different to catch the attention of people. So you try to lean into that, make another video in that style. And now your videos start to consistently get 1,000 views. Life is a little bit better. And then maybe one gets 10,000 views. Now life is really good. And so you learn from that. What did you do differently?
It's a cycle. You keep learning and tweaking and learning and tweaking and making better videos. And if you had given up after those 10 videos flopped, well, you wouldn't have made it to a point where they actually start to do well. It's kind of this idea that your stuff might not be great when you start, but through the social media feedback loop, you're gonna learn what works and you're gonna learn what doesn't. And eventually your stuff is gonna get a lot better. Now, 2 caveats to this idea. First of all, going viral shouldn't really be the goal. I know it sounds all cool and flashy and everyone wants their moment of fame. But all it means is your video is getting seen by so many people who probably aren't interested. And some people will be, and they'll hit follow, and then they'll never interact with your stuff again. Because they're not really your target audience. It's just not that good for building a community. I've had some videos blow up that in the long run didn't do me any good at all. Just focus on the ones that really get your audience excited and engaged. Now the other caveat is very related. Just because something doesn't get a ton of likes on social media doesn't mean it's not good. The algorithms are so weird, and some things just don't do that well on social media. I've also had videos that I've posted on TikTok that got close to 1 million likes, and then I posted them on Instagram and they got 100. This is all just to say that likes are not everything. Just make cool shit, enjoy it, and eventually you'll get where you want to be. Now truly the reason I'm able to get paid to travel around the world and make videos is because of these 2 pieces of advice. I posted videos, my own work that I wanted to be known for a full year before companies ever started reaching out and flying me anywhere. It was a grind, but I loved every single second of it. For anyone who made it this far, I do have a bonus piece of advice for you. Before I knew any of this stuff, I had this idea that if I was ever gonna get flown anywhere, I had to make it to the very top of the playing field. I had to find companies with giant budgets, because flying someone around is expensive, and I didn't think small companies could do that. I had to get the attention of the big boys. And now in my 2 years of doing this full time, I've realized that's totally not true. Will the big companies fly you around the world? Yeah, they got millions to do whatever they want. But did I get flown to Croatia by a small local boat party this summer? Also yes. Do I have friends that get flown around by small hotels and resorts and even hostels? You bet your ass I do. The opportunities are everywhere. You don't have to be a huge, big-name creator to get them. You just have to find them and show them that you can help them out.
Now you're still here and you're curious about the specifics of how I get paid to make these videos. What the job is actually like and what a day-to-day trip is actually like. Well, in approximately 10 days, I'm flying to Bali, Indonesia to go shoot a travel campaign for a company. And I'm bringing this fool with me to help me shoot it and be a model, even though he's ugly as hell. But we're gonna film the whole thing and show you what it's like to be on a creator-led travel shoot. It's gonna be cool, all right? It's gonna be cool. It's pretty cool.
If you guys made it all the way here, toss me a subscribe, come along for the journey. Let's go have fun and see some cool stuff and vibe out, and I'll see you guys next time.
Alright, I gotta switch from the underground.